The impact of COVID-19 on the aviation industry.
Aviation is essential for global businesses and tourism. Before the global pandemic, business meetings generally happened in person, whether that required a walk downtown or an international flight. People love to see new places and explore new destinations that lead to an average of 4,000 million passengers last 2019. At the end of 2019, the world finds out about a novel deadly virus, COVID 19. Governments of different countries start putting travel bans and limitations on international travel. As the leading carrier of international travel, the aviation industry is affected the most.
Aviation industry is primarily divided into two: passenger sector and air cargo. Passenger sector has a higher ratio and most revenue as compared to the air cargo. The IATA has said that the global passenger traffic, as measured in revenue passenger kilometers, declined by 65.90% compared to 2019. Approximately 371 billion US dollars loss of gross passenger operating revenues of airlines. Since the COVID-19 crisis began, air cargo has been a vital partner in delivering much-needed medicines, medical equipment, and specimens of COVID-19 being shipped to laboratories for analysis or confirmation of diagnosis.
The global statistics for the industry estimated a demand drop of around 59 to 60% in the number of international and domestic passengers in 2020 as compared to 2019. There was also a revenue decline in the industry, which was estimated to be around $387 to $391 billion in gross passenger operating revenues. Coming to the current trends in the aviation industry, which is the good news here. Firstly, according to Statistics Canada, the air travel recovery as of December 2020 remains flat. More domestic flights are flying instead of international ones because of border travel restrictions and enforcement of quarantine for international travelers, which is a hassle. Secondly, notable increase in an air cargo demand towards the end of 2020 has been noticed after the poor performance throughout the whole year. The industry was able to reach pre-COVID-19 levels in just the month of January 2021. Isn't that good news? Some commercial flights such as Finnair and British Airways have converted their seating arrangement in flights into storage areas to increase capacity of their flights. The increase in demand of e-commerce boosts the air freight sector to the top. While a huge company like Amazon is upscaling through their airlines called Amazon Prime Air or Amazon Air, they have initiated daily flights to deliver your goods at your doorstep. Lastly, the success in the development of COVID-19 vaccines has now put the air cargo industry under the spotlight, since it's the fastest mode of transportation to transfer vaccines worldwide. However, there are two challenges here. The first one, the flight capacity constraints, and secondly, the need for temperature control infrastructure to transport these vaccines and to store it. To conclude, as countries strengthen travel restrictions in the face of new coronavirus variants, the airline companies face three uncertainties: the cost of health-related measures, the shape of the recovery of commercial flights, and executing an efficient logistic chain for the rollout of the vaccines.